when you don't want to wear the yoga pants, but you don't want to wear like a full on suit or dress. What is the in between style? How do you dress and feel put together and able to run errands and go out and feel like you actually put effort into your outfit without looking like super dressed up? This is the biggest question I get asked by potential clients, new clients, is like, what is that in between casual sort of dressed up style? It's funny because there really isn't a name for it. When I tell clients about this and we talk through it, I always say it is called the in between style, or a notch up on what your style is, a level up, a step up. I use different phrases depending on who I'm talking to, but it really just is what can make me feel a little bit more put together in my casual wear. Right now in fashion, you can really wear anything that you want. You can mix and match things. You can wear a trouser pant with sneakers and a t-shirt, or you could wear that same trouser pant with a blouse and heels. You could wear jeans with a beautiful top and black strappy heels, or you can wear jeans with sneakers and a t-shirt. It really just depends on the overall outfit and the pieces that you put together, or the accessories that you put together, that really make an impact on what the overall outfit looks like. As a mom, it's funny how my style has kind of changed, but not really. I feel like for the first time in my life, I am so much more intentional with the pieces I get because I am always on the go. Even my casual wear, like things for around the house, things that I wear when I'm recording a podcast or just working from home, even those pieces are pieces that I like enough that I would wear out to the grocery store and not feel like the sloppy person, because I work in personal styling. I see clients all the time, and so it's like, what can I do to feel put together and feel good? And if I see somebody on the street, I'm not like, oh my gosh, I need to hide. But it also, for me, just makes me feel better about myself when I can wake up and like throw something on and I'm like, you know what? This is comfortable, this is cozy, but I feel cute today, and just throw on some earrings. If you've done Zoom calls with me, you see me in really cute sweaters all the time. Today, if you are watching this on YouTube, you can see my outfit. Well, part of my outfit, but I'm wearing a sweater, little turtleneck, some color, and I did add some fun, colorful earrings. I don't normally wear these earrings day to day, but today I'm wearing it because it is my fiance's birthday weekend. It's Sunday. I'm going to take him out to brunch. This sweater is one I feel really good in, that I wear with trouser pants to work. But today I'm just going to stand to show you. I'm wearing some high waist jeans with them. And I didn't put it on yet because my way of like getting ready is just piecing things together as I run out the door. But I'm also going to put this brown belt with it. And it feels really good. Like, I feel really put together, but I still feel casual. And this is probably one of my favorite casual outfits of fall. And I'm wearing it today for you so we can talk about it as well. And in the real world, I mean, you know, as we're running around doing things, you can't ever always get it right. And I know that your closet can't be perfectly curated to what you need. But as a stylist, I teach you and help you figure out what your closet space should look like, how the pieces in your closet should fit your lifestyle. That is number one, I think. Like, when it comes to what your style is with this in-between look of like too casual and too dressy, you need to be realistic about the things in your closet and make sure that they line up with your life and you feel good in it. I just had a call with a new client a few days ago, and she told me that she thought that she had a pretty good grasp on her style before COVID. She said she didn't enjoy shopping, but she did go shopping and find pieces that felt good. But since COVID, she has found that comfort is like number one. She wants pieces that are comfortable, that feel good. The style that she wore before, I'm sure if I describe this, I'm sure you have gone through it or you have tried this piece on, but her style was more of like that scratchy sort of material, or the fake polyester, like too polyester of a material where it doesn't feel good on your body, and then you kind of feel like sweaty and it just feels cheap. even though some of those items are not that cheap, but the material feels cheap and can look cheap sometimes too, depending on what brand you had purchased. She said that those pieces she noticed that she gravitated to before was kind of just like her comfort. And at the time, she didn't realize how uncomfortable she was, but she kind of just went with it. But now she has realized the importance of the texture and the feel to the clothing. She wants to look good too. Like, she doesn't need to look expensive, but she wants to come across as like she purchased things that are a certain price point and not like really cheap from like Stitch Fix or the Daily Look or Macy's or whatever. She wants pieces that look like more elevated. That's the word, elevated, in her casual wear and her day-to-day life. Finding these pieces are really important. I am going to explain to you what you need to look for to elevate your basics, elevate your everyday look without feeling like you're like trying so hard. That's another thing too. You don't want to wear things that make you feel like, oh my gosh, like I really put so much effort into this. The trick is making it effortless. And the best way to make it effortless in the end, and I'm going to grind this in you because I always talk about it, but it is starting in your closet. It is making sure that what is hanging up are pieces, again, that fit your everyday life. So I don't want to go too into depth with this because I can do a whole other podcast episode about closet organization. I actually should do a closet episode. But in this case, what you want is in front of you, make a space that even if you don't have time to go through everything in your closet or there's some things that you don't know what to do with, like put that to the side, make a section in your closet of your pieces that you can just pull out. You feel really confident wearing, you know you don't have to try it on and take it off a million times and figure out like, do I like this? Do I not? Does it fit? Does it not? Put those pieces all together. Pants, t-shirts, sweaters, all the things. Put them together. And that's kind of the trick. When they are all together in your closet, like those favorite go-to pieces, it's going to make your life so much easier. When you're on the run, you could just pull something on and leave. That's the goal. The top tips to achieve this. These are the pieces that you need to look for that will elevate your look and also be things that you are drawn to that you can just grab and go. Like my outfit today. This is my grab and go outfit with my grab and go pieces that are hanging. Number one, these are pieces that are basic, but they have some kind of beautiful texture, soft texture, nice texture, quality texture, and some kind of subtle detailing. The reason why I say this is because I'm sure you've done it, and I know there are videos on like how to style a basic V-neck tee and make it look cute. Like, yeah, you do want that basic V-neck tee, but you want to make sure that the material feels good. It's not so thin that you feel like it's going to break or fall apart on you after one wash. You want, like if you do a long sleeve shirt for men and women, you want some kind of like depth in the texture to it. It's so much harder to explain than when you see it in person, but if we've worked together, you know when you touch the material, like it feels good, it looks good, it doesn't look flimsy, it looks like it's actually going to sit on your body and it's a quality piece. These basics need to have just quality fabrics to it. It needs to be structured well. It could be like an off the shoulder seam. It could be a dolman sleeve. It could have a relaxed look to it. I'm not saying it has to be structured in the way that it's like super clean lines and fitted to your body perfectly. Like you can have a cool relaxed look, but the texture and the material are really nice. Sometimes there's just little detailing like the buttons are a certain color, or there's an extra color around the ribbing of or the bottom of the shirt or on the sleeves, like little tiny things like that. You notice and it makes it feel so much special. Or even with like t-shirts where it's like rolled up on the sleeve and there's for men, and there's a little print underneath. Super cool. These things really make that one basic piece into something so much more. With this shirt that I'm wearing right now, it does have more color than a lot of the shirts I wear, But what is beautiful about this is the fact that it does have the ribbing to it. And it's not that ugly ribbing that like clings to your body in a weird way. And then when you move, it's like stiff and it does a weird thing. Like this is like a quality piece. If you're watching the video, you can see it. The lines are all even. And I just feel really good in this piece because I know it's a quality piece and I could throw on, and it does have some color. Another thing that you need in your closet, besides these textured basics with some subtle detail to it, you need some good shoes. You need good shoes that are comfortable, that you'll actually wear day to day. So not high heels for men, not those like dress suit shoes that you never wear that are collecting dust in your wardrobe. For women, it doesn't have to be high heels. You can have a cool pair of sneakers with some suede detailing and leather. You can have some nice boots that are snakeskin. You can have, what else can you do? Oh, you could do like a cool slide on, like slip on sandal type of thing with a jewel on it. Just whatever is your vibe. I was watching a movie yesterday. It's called You People. If you've watched it, it's really cute movie. She was wearing slides on a date, and Jonah Hill told her, girl, you just do you, and whatever you do, I'm not going to criticize you. But they were Gucci slides. They were so cute. I was like, yeah, rock those slides. You can rock different pieces when you put together your outfit well, and she totally rocked that look. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. So good shoes is very important because it really pulls the look together. If you are wearing this cool textured basic and you have a layered look on, and then you go down and look at the shoes and they're your gym shoes, you just ruin the outfit. Like, you don't feel put together in those gym shoes. You can't tell me that you put like all this effort on your other clothing and curating it and putting it together and feeling really good, and then you throw on like gym shoes. Like, we don't want to do that. So make sure you have some good shoes. And if there are shoes that you gravitate to, like if you know you gravitate towards those gym shoes all the time, ask yourself, why are you gravitating towards it? Maybe you do need more sneakers. Maybe instead of doing like boots and other shoes, maybe you're a sneaker person. You just want a cool collection of sneakers to pull out. So you don't have to do like dressy shoes, but make sure you have some cool shoes, some good shoes, some quality shoes, some comfortable shoes. Number one, comfortable shoes, because you want to be able to wear it. If they're not comfortable when you are buying them, do not have the salesperson tell you, we will stretch it out. As you wear it, the leather is going to soften. Yes, it's going to soften, but it's going to take so much time for it to get soft. It's not worth waiting for it. If it doesn't feel good now, it's not going to feel good for a very long time, and you are not going to suffer through it. So get some good shoes that are comfortable. With good shoes, you do end up spending a bit more. I would say that with shoes and jackets, that's where more of your money ends up going to in your closet and your wardrobe. Jackets last forever, shoes last forever, and you want some quality jackets and quality shoes. Moving on to accessories. Accessories play a really important part in your outfit. It really makes a basic piece feel more like you. It could be for both men and women. It could be belts. I've been working a lot with clients that are in their 20s and in their early 30s that are really into jewelry lately. So for men, if you want to do the jewelry trend and you feel really good in like a chain necklace, some stacked bracelets, you can do that too, or like a statement ring. Jewelry also helps create a look that feels more like you. There are these little touches to the outfit that change it up. I did a Instagram story like a few weeks ago where I went into a boutique. I tried on, and I ended up buying it, but I tried on this beautiful silver bodysuit, and I paired it with a high waist. What color was it? It was one of my high waist trousers. I think they were coral or green, and I added, I think they were green, I think. And then I added a green belt with a gold buckle and some big earrings that they had. And everybody loved that look because it was so unexpected. And with jewelry, it also, like the shoes, Jewelry also helped tie different colors together and different textures together. So that bodysuit that I wore with the trouser pant, if I didn't have that belt, you would have looked and you wouldn't know what was missing from the outfit or why it didn't look good, but you would have looked at the outfit and thought, something doesn't look right about the outfit and I don't know what it is. And it definitely was the belt that really brought it together. I know that sounds weird because it's just a belt, but if you imagine like the colors I'm sharing with you, like the silver and the green belt, without the belt, it looked off. Accessories really play an important part. And it's something that it can start a conversation too. The other day I was wearing, from that same boutique, I recently purchased a necklace that had a bumblebee on it, but the bumblebee looks so luxurious and beautiful. I absolutely just love that piece. It's by a designer named Yochi, and I'd never heard of Yochi before. Look them up online. I love everything and want to buy it. But anyways, a client told me that she absolutely loved that piece and she was just admiring it during our whole session and talking about where I got it and the designer. And accessories make a good conversation piece, and it's also a way to like excuse me, make an outfit feel special too, because when you buy different jewelry in the beginning, when you're getting new jewelry, you're just kind of getting a piece that goes with your stuff. But as you start enjoying like the jewelry shopping process, you start buying things that connect to you for some reason, or you learn about the designer, or there's something about the coloring and things like that. So jewelry, accessories, belts, ties, things like that are just a really great way to change up your look. Next piece, cool jackets. Oh, I'm saying jackets just because you could do cardigans, but not all men and women wear cardigans, but jackets are just universal. Jackets are sometimes a piece, especially during fall and winter. Sometimes that's the only thing that people end up seeing from your outfit, except for your shoes and your pants, because the jacket just covers everything you have underneath. So you want some nice jackets. Jackets create so much depth to your outfit, and it changes the look completely. By adding a jacket to a solid colored top, it can pull together a look. It can make it feel like you put effort in when you didn't. Like if you have jackets that you can easily mix and match with your tops, every time you put it on, it's like, oh, that one little piece of layer made it look like I added some effort into this, but this is an effortless look. I am a sucker for jackets. I personally have a beautiful jacket collection, which I love. I'm a sucker for blazers. Not everybody wears blazers, but you can find jackets that work for you. There's casual jackets. You could do bomber jackets. You can do jackets with those cargo pockets. Just make sure that you don't get one that is too bulky. You can get cropped jackets. You can get long jackets. You can get jackets that cinch in the waist. You can wear blazers like I enjoy blazers. There are so many jacket options to choose from. So find one that fits your lifestyle. Again, number one, you want things that fit your lifestyle, and just look and feel good. Things that you can easily pull together. Even a blazer, like I mentioned in the beginning of this episode. A blazer is one of those pieces like a trouser pant that you could wear with a t-shirt and jeans and some chunky loafers, or you could wear that blazer with a short dress and belt that dress and dress it up with heels. Like you can do so much with the blazer depending on how you pair things together. So when you think of this like in between look for what you want to wear day to day, there are just some pieces in your closet that you'll be able to translate into evening, to going out for brunch, to running errands. Like it can translate into different parts of your life depending on how you style it. So when I'm sharing all these pieces for you that you can add to your wardrobe, like I already mentioned, the textured basics, the good shoes, the accessories, and now cool jackets, don't think that these things have to be boring. When you're creating a foundation to your wardrobe, you can have color, you can have texture, you can mix different brands, which I highly recommend. Don't ever get stuck in one brand that you find that works for you. Explore and see what other options there are for you, because you don't want to look like a walking image of this brand or someone that works for that company. So jackets are a definite must in your wardrobe. If you don't have a good jacket, get one. I find that this is something that is usually missing from clients' closets, just good jackets that they can work with. Another tip, oh, there's so much I can share with you, but another tip about jackets, make sure they aren't so tight that you don't have room to move around and that you can't layer with it, because the goal is to be able to wear a long sleeve shirt or a sleeveless top. If you do already own some cool jackets that don't quite fit very well anymore, but you aren't ready to get rid of it, think of different ways that you can wear it so it fits comfortably. Usually I find if it's like too tight in the arms, but they still want to wear it, they just have to wear it with like a sleeveless top, or they wear it with a sleeveless dress, and that's a good way to go around it. But you can't really do like t-shirts because it even shows on the creases. Going too much into depth with that, but I do want you to know that when you buy jackets, make sure it fits right and you can move in it and you can layer with it, because jackets tend to be something that you spend quite a bit on and you want it to last a long time. The last piece of what you need in your closet to really achieve this in-between look of feeling like put together but not overly done is easy to throw on pieces. When you find something that you love the fit, you love the color, you love the style, and it's something you can easily throw on, that is a huge plus. You want a lot of those in your closet that you can throw on, don't have to think about. You could just add some cool jewelry, pick out your pant, and you can go. So when I say easy throw on pieces, I'm thinking more of like tops or lightweight sweaters or chunky sweaters, depending on the season, but easy to throw on tops is what I mean by that. Like this top again, I'm going to just use this as an example. This is my easy to throw on top. I could do a bomber jacket with it. I can do all of my wool coats with it. It's just an easy piece for me to dress up and dress down. I can throw it on with a skirt or jeans like I have today. I love this top. I have a lot of easy to throw on tops because it makes my life easier and I feel really good in them. So get easy to throw on pieces that you can wear and place them all together in your closet. Because fashion is so visual, I did do a blog post connected to this where you can shop both my menswear elevated basics and women's wear elevated basics. I wanted to show you what I mean by textured basics, good shoes, the accessories, the jackets. If you go to the link in the bio, you can get a direct link to that blog post, but you can also go to myclosetedit.com to get there. You can go to the blog. You might have to do some searching depending on when you're listening to this podcast, but I recommend just going to the link in the show notes below and you can get to that post. You can shop these elevated basics. I just did a foundation wardrobe for you just to show you like a few items. I think I did 7 to 9 pieces for men, 7 to 9 pieces for women. You can look at the pieces, you can click on the picture, it'll take you to where to buy it. And I also show how to combine it. I think people sometimes they don't know how to put pieces together. They like them individually, but then they don't know how to make the most of their wardrobe. I know everybody can throw on jeans and a shirt, like super easy, but seeing how to combine different colors together, different textures together is really important. So I did share in the blog post also how to piece them together when you click on the photos. This podcast is such an important topic. I hope that you took away something from this. Of course, don't overwhelm yourself and just go out and buy all these pieces, but pick one, focus on that for a little bit until you find some that feel really good to you, that you feel are good shoes, accessories, things that you can throw on, and take a little time to go into your closet and look at what you do have to work with. So look at your closet, piece together those items that you know you really like and fit well. I can't highly recommend that enough for you, especially as a busy person. I know how crazy life can be. If you have a giant closet with everything there that you have to filter through every morning, it's just impossible. Like, you're not going to wear all those pieces. Don't make something work for you that doesn't. Put together what you know you like the most and are wearing. Just make your life easy. If you have some time today, I would really appreciate if you could review the podcast, give us 5 stars, share what you learned today. This really helps me reach more people. This is a topic that is really important to everybody right now since COVID. And for people going through any transition in your life, you start to question, like, what do you do in this moment of your life? If you have gone through transitions, if you've been listening to the podcast episodes and feeling like you're getting so much help through it, give me a review. I would really appreciate it. And I would want to hear what you're learning about more, because that helps me decide what I want to talk about. I share things I get inspired by when I talk to new clients. So that is the way I start creating different episodes, by a topic that somebody brings up. I'm like, oh my gosh, this would be so good to share with everybody. I do this because I have people I work with. I have Brittany, who, if you get the newsletter and you read the blog, she helps with that. I also have Chloette right now, who is my lead stylist. So I have people to talk to, but there are days where I get so excited about things that are going on in the business and with clients. And the podcast is a great way for me to share that with you and have a conversation together about what I'm learning through my clients' experiences and what I think would help so many people too. Because going into somebody's closet, talking about your body, talking about what isn't working, that can be uncomfortable to talk about with your friends, your spouse, and the people around you. So when people have these conversations with me, it's something that is intimate and something that they don't really get to do with other people. And so I just want to talk more about that publicly with others, because these are really important topics. Thank you for spending time with me today. I really enjoy our time together. If you have any requests on what you want to hear more about, you can always contact me at hello@myclosetedit.com. That's hello@myclosetedit.com. Tell me what questions you have about fashion. I would love to answer them. Continue building a life and style that truly reflect you. I'll catch you next time.